Hello guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Erin and I love all things beauty and entertainment. I do makeup reviews, get ready with me, talking about different makeup products, but I also review movies. I particularly love horror movies. They're my favorite. They're my jam. So if you like stuff like that, definitely go ahead and check out some of the videos on my channel. But today we're going to be talking about one of my favorite things in the world, which is cream blushes. I love cream blush. I think it's amazing. It's one of my favorite products to use. And I own right now 30 different cream blushes. And today I decided to just rank them. So I got this idea from a couple other channels. Recently I saw Morgan Turner do this, and I believe her inspiration was from Kelsey Brianna J. So I'm giving those two creators credit for this. They have a ranking series on both of their channels. And yeah, so let's go ahead and just hop right in. I don't want to make this video super long. I already recorded this before and it was just way too long, so I'm doing it again and I'm trying to beat that record. So hopefully this video is not too long. Definitely give it a thumbs up if you like ranking videos like this, and I will definitely be doing my powder blushes after this as well. So let's go ahead and hop right into the rankings. Alright, coming in at number 23 is this blush from the brand Incredible. It comes in this cute little pot, and the reason why it is at number 23 is because I just don't vibe with the formula. It's kind of got this like a gel-like texture to it, and it's an okay color, but that formula there, I just don't enjoy it, and it made me look kind of like super greasy when I wore it, and so that's just why I just don't enjoy that one. And that's why it's at number 23. Next one here is kind of almost a similar story. This is from Physicians Formula, the Organic Wear Dewy Blush Elixir. I hear so many people rave about this, but I'm just not getting it. I think that this formula is like a little greasy, and so it just did not look flattering on my skin, and then it doesn't hold that much of a punch for my skin tone, and it may just be this color or this shade, which is Pink Berry, because I've heard other people say that this is very pigmented, but again, those people were fair skin. But for me, this didn't really show up, and it was kind of just like I just put on like a greasy layer, a dewy layer onto my skin. And I love dewy, I mean, you can see that, but it just was more like grease instead of dew, and I don't want to be like fried chicken. I want to be like a dewy fairy. So this just didn't work for me. Yeah, no. And again, Physician Formula is like kind of like your more high-end drugstore. So for the price, I was just expecting a little bit more. I have some blushes that are a lot cheaper that I enjoy a lot more. All right, coming in at number, did I say the numbers yet? This one is coming in at number 21. So this is the Maybelline New York Cheek Heat blush. I just didn't enjoy this one either. This is the gel formula again. I'm not going to swatch all of them, but this one is in the shade 15 Nude Burn. Maybe I can show you guys what it looks like. That color, it matches the color in the tube on the outside there. And I just didn't feel like this one was super pigmented either. I mean, I don't want something that's like overly pigmented, but I want it to like show up on me. And this one just didn't do what I expected. To top that off, I didn't like the texture in the formula as much. Didn't look terrible, but it just was not like living up to the expectation. So that's why that one is at number 21. And like I said, I have 30 cream blushes, but I ranked some of them together if they're the same formula and the same brand, just so that way I don't have to do 30, and it's pretty much the same formula. So alright, the next one is 20. This one is a Korean blush, actually. It's from a Korean brand, at least, which makes it Korean. It's called Juicy Pang Blusher. Again, it's Korean blush, and you see it's this pretty like lavender color. The only issue with this is that it doesn't show up on me. This is the problem I have with some blushes, is that they just don't make an impact. So as you can see, you see the color in there, but then when you start to blend it out, it's very, very sheer. So if you're of a more fair skin tone, this will probably look really beautiful on you. For me, I just need something a little bit more pigmented. And sometimes what I'll do is, because I do like the finish of it, I think it's pretty, I might top this over some other blushes that I have, and I'll use it that way. So it's not like it's a total loss, but I just would have preferred if it came out that color. I mean, and look at the packaging, so cute. And I wanted something unique. It just didn't show up. So that's why this one's at number 20. Coming in at number 19 is one I've only had for a little while. It's from the brand Mascara. It's the Tropicana Lip and Cheek, and it's this little guy here. On the website, the way they take the photos, it makes it look a lot bigger. So when this came to me in the mail, I was quite surprised at how small it was. But it's not a huge issue because I have smaller blushes that cost more than this, probably. Well, maybe not smaller. Probably not. But I like this. I haven't had it that long. I've only had it a few days, actually. So I haven't really had a whole lot of time to use it, which is why it's ranking a little bit lower. But again, it's a very sheer formula, and I tend to like a more powerful blush look. And so that's why this one is coming in at number 19. But I am going to give this some more time and try it out some more because I've only used it literally one time. So that one's coming in at number 19. Coming in at number 18 is from Sephora. This is the Sephora Colorful Cheek Ink Gel. This is another gel type formula. I guess I don't really love gel formula blushes because they're all ranked at the bottom. This one's pretty. It's a really like orangey color. I love an orange blush. My only issue with this, again, is that it is not very pigmented, and I've shaken it up, and it is older now, but even when I first got it, it didn't have a lot of pigment, so that's why this one is coming in at number 18, is because the pigment is just not where I would want it to be. The formula's okay. It's not my favorite formula. Again, it's that gel-like texture. It's just not the best one. This one is in the shade Plumeria. So if you would like to try this out, and maybe if you have more of a lighter skin tone than me, this might show up better on you. It shows up on me, but it's not like that punch, that fire that I want. So it's nice, but it's just not a favorite formula or a favorite color. So, all right. Coming in right at number, what is this? 17. 17. Hope I don't get these numbers wrong. Jordana Triple Play All Over Color, and this is a stick formula. I don't love stick formula, anything really. Although I just got a new stick foundation that I'm liking. I have it on today. It's really pretty, and it's from Juvia's Place, and it was recommended by Amy Loves Makeup, and I really like it so far. It's really pretty. Anyways, this one is nice. It's a nice formula. The only issue I have with it is that it has like glitter particles in it, and I don't mind a little glitter, but it's just a little much for me when I blend it out, and you don't see it right away. Like, I don't like see it necessarily looking at this, but once you start blending it out, you see a lot of glitter particles, and that's just not my favorite. So this is in the shade Pink Nectar. It's a pretty shade, and this I got from like, I think like Publix or somewhere random. I just picked up a cream blush, which it shows something about me maybe, but it's not terrible. It's just not a favorite formula, and I don't really love the glitter particles in there. Alright, this next blush is from Japan. It is the Can Make a Cream Cheek. When I first used this, I thought it was greasy, but once I got the first layer off, I liked it a lot more. And it's a pretty color. I think the reason why it's maybe ranked a little lower is because of the color. I mean, it's a pretty color. I like it, and I do reach for this. I just don't reach for it that much. I prefer other like shades. It's like a powder pink almost type of shade, Barbie pink maybe. Pretty nice formula, not terrible. It almost reminds me of like a gel blush, similar texture, but a little bit more creamy, so I'd like it a little bit more. So this one's nice, and it's pretty affordable. I believe I got this off Amazon for like $5 maybe, somewhere around that range, $5 or $6. Alright, the next one I actually got in a Ipsy bag a long time ago. This is definitely probably expired. I haven't used it in months, but I did really like this when I was using it. It's from Botanic Beauty. It's their blush serum. This is a really pretty color. You can't really tell the color from the top and the tube. It's definitely a lot more pink than what it kind of is portrayed as. I'm not going to swatch this because it is so pigmented. That's the con here, and why this one is ranked at number 15 is that it's just way too pigmented. I wore this to work one day and I didn't notice how much I had put on until I went to the bathroom during my break, because when you're a teacher, you don't really have a lot of breaks. You know, you're kind of there all day with your students. And when I got to the bathroom, and when I tell you I looked like a clown, like clown, I had to take paper towels and try to wipe some of the blush off. So really pretty formula, pretty color, but really have a light hand with this because it is too pigmented. So, all right, next at number 14 is this cream blush from Palladio. I'm saying that probably so wrong. This is in the shade I'm Blushing, and it's called the 2-in-1 Cheek and Lip Tint. Nice formula, pretty color. I like that color a lot, and I think the formula is really nice. Again, like I said, it's just that stick formulas are not my favorite, which is why this one comes in at number 14. But I do enjoy it. I do like it. It's pretty. Like, there's nothing wrong with the color or formula. It's just I like other things more than that. Again, we're going to go right through our stick products. This one is the blush stick color from ColourPop. I like this formula. I like the color. The shade is Hooked. I think it's pretty. It's just, again, I don't know what it is, but the stick ones, sometimes, I don't know, they just don't do it for me for some reason. And I like the formula of this, but again, I have other formulas that I just enjoy a little bit more. I like something a little bit more dewy, not greasy, but just a little bit more dewy. So this one is a very affordable product. So if you need a cream stick blush, this is definitely a recommendation, but it's just not my favorite. Alright, the next one is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Blush in the shade Hustle and Glow. This one is such a pretty color. I love any type of peachy orange shades. It's super pretty. Like, look at that color. And it's got a nice sheen to it. And it's so affordable. It's a nice formula. So for such an affordable blush at such a nice formula, this one is definitely a winner. I definitely recommend it. And the reason it just ranks a little bit lower is just because, again, like I said, I have formulas I like a little bit more. So this one comes in at number 12. And really, like, past, like, 20, like, around 20, I love all of those blushes, 20 and up. It's just really my bottom ones that I don't absolutely love. So with 20 and up, I like all of them. But, like, my top 5 are the ones I love, I guess I could say. Alright, coming in at number 11 is the e.l.f. Cream Blush Palette. This is actually newer to me, but I don't want to rank it any higher, even though I really have been enjoying this because I haven't used it that much. I've only used it twice. I used these two colors, and I just really like the formula of this. I think it's really nice, very affordable. I mean, I paid dollars for this, literally like $4 or $5. I think I got it on sale too. But it's just a really nice formula, and you get so much product in this for literally like $5. So I think this is definitely a winner. These two shades here are so beautiful. I can't wait to use that one and that one. And that's the reason why it's at number 11 right now, is because I haven't tried the whole palette, but I can tell you that the formula of this is very nice. And I've used a lot of cream products, so I definitely can say that I have some experience with different formulas, and this formula is one of the nicer ones. I really do enjoy it. So because it's so new, it's at number 11. Alright, coming in at number 10, weird to say. Alright, I have two shades of these Blushmallow blushers. They're called soft blushes. They're from J Cat Beauty. This one is in Honey Me, really pretty. This is one of the most unique formulas that I own, and I really like that because it's like a putty type texture. It reminds me of like the Super Shock cheek products from ColourPop. I have some of their highlighters, but I would imagine their blush would be similar to this. So it's like a putty type of creamy texture, but then when you put it on the skin, it kind of almost looks like a powder, in my opinion, when you start to blend it out. And it's such a beautiful color. Both of these colors, Honey Me and Thank You Very Much, I love both of these colors, and these were like, I think like $4, $3 a piece. So affordable and such a unique formula. Very nice color payoff. Definitely would recommend those ones. If you want something that's more affordable, nice formula, definitely those would go. Now the only thing that I say that will be a con for those is getting these on application wise. So you might have to try out some different things. Maybe try a stippling brush or a sponge. Just try some different things to see what works for you. Alright, next at number 9 is the Found Nourishing Cream Blush Tint. This one I bought from Walmart. I've never heard of this brand Found before, but I do like this blush. I just picked this up on a whim. Just wanted to try some more cream blush on my quest to become a cream blush expert. And I really do enjoy this. It's really nice formula. It's super creamy, beautiful color. Which is why it came in at number 9 for me. I just like the formula. I think the color is beautiful, and I think the formula is nice. This one is called Petal Blush, and I think that it is really nice. The only thing that kind of knocks it down a little bit is that it's a little, like, it almost makes you think it's going to be sticky, but it's not, which is so strange. But the formula itself it's not bad at all. It's really nice. Alright, coming in at number 8 is one that I love, and it's in a cute little nail polish bottle like the other one. But this one is from Veroni Blusher, and I believe this one is also from an Asian brand. I'm not completely sure about that one. But it's really super pretty. It's super pigmented, so you, like, literally a little bit goes a long way. But what I love about this one is the color. I love those orangey, like sunsetty, sunburnt type of looks. But you really don't need a lot of this. You just need a little because it is very pigmented, and a little goes a long way. Because it's more of a liquidy texture, it spreads very easily. So this one I really, really love. Sometimes I just put a dot and just use a stippling brush to spread that one out because it's more of a liquidy type of texture, or maybe use a sponge. I think the brush gives it just a little bit more ease of spread and gives it a better application. But it's just super, like, that color. Love that. Alright, next I have 2 from Flower Beauty. These come in at number 7. So I have these shades Cinnamon and Pinched. I really do like these. I like the formula. I think I'm gonna try out some other colors. This one's a tad too light, so I do mix these up and I get a really pretty color. I love it because it's almost like a natural, more natural looking color when you mix them together. It almost reminds you of, like, almost like you're looking very bronze, but like blush. It's very pretty, and I do like this formula a lot. I hear people compare this to the Cloud Paints. They say they're kind of similar, but that the Cloud Paints are just a little bit different. And so many people rave about the Glossier Cloud Paints, but I've never tried them before, and I really want to. Alright, number 6, the Fenty Cream Blush. This one is a newer one. I have the shade Drama Class, so this beautiful purple color. And this is the outside packaging. These are $20. They're pretty tiny. So I was saying I have some other tiny blushes that are quite expensive. But why this one gets higher is because I do really like the formula. And I like the shade of this. I think it's very unique, which got it bumped up a couple points. I think this shade is just something I don't own. And I already tried with the purple blush and it didn't work out. So I gave it one more try. And I really do like this one a lot more. It's a lot more pigmented. Now when you start to blend it out, it doesn't look as purple. It almost looks like a cool toned pink, but you can build this up. And when I want to do a monochromatic purple look, I love to have my cheeks matching with my eyes sometimes. And that is the perfect blush to do with purple eyes, which I love. And I think I would definitely want to try some more from this. It is $20, so if you want to do something more mid-tone, a little bit more high price, these are great ones to go with. So, alright, Honest Beauty is going to be next. This is the Honest Beauty Cream Blush. I have mine in this shade Plum Berry, so this is the outside packaging. I like that, but that white does get a bit dirty. And here's what the blush looks like. This is a more deeper berry shade. I do have quite a few berry shades. I think this is the deepest one I own. As you can see, quite deep. But it does sheer out quite nicely. This formula, the reason why this got into my top 5, this is number 5, is because of the great formula that this has. I really enjoy the formula. I think it looks beautiful on the cheeks. It's not super dewy or shiny, which I do love a dewy look, but this one is almost more looking like a satin matte type of look, but it's a cream. So I love the formula. I like the idea of it. It looks beautiful on the cheeks, and I definitely want to try out more colors from this brand. And it's affordable too, so this is more like higher end drugstore prices, and it's very much worth the price. Love these. If you want something affordable and nice, these are definitely great. If you told me that was, you know, a higher price, I would definitely believe you. All right, next I have a brand that I haven't tried a lot from. These are the only products I own. All right, this brand is Kosas, or Kosas. I hope I'm saying that right, but I have two of their little cream blush duos. It comes with a cream blush and a cream highlight. I have the shades Velvet Moon, and I have the shade Eighth Muse, which I'll show in a second. This one I love. It's kind of got that peachy pink kind of look, and I like the highlights as well, but the cream blush for me is the Shining Moment, so that's why these came at number 4, because I just think that the formula is not only great, but you also get to have 2 different products. So definitely worth the price. These are a little bit more expensive, so you're definitely going to be paying a pretty penny for one of these little duos. I think these are like $30, but I got mine on sale for $20. So I spent $40 on both of these. The next shade I have is Eighth Muse, which is more of like a pink shade, kind of bordering on that berry, but like lighter. It's really pretty. It's super gorgeous, and the highlight's nice too. The formula of these is nice. It gives you a nice glow, but it's not, again, greasy. And you can put powder over them. They're very nice. Very nice formula. All right, coming in number 3, Undone Beauty. This is a brand I don't hear a whole lot of people talk about, and I really think they deserve a lot more attention. Every single product I bought when I made an order from this brand, I have loved, and they became like top in their category. The powder, the concealer, the foundation, and the cream blush. This is such an innovative product because you have, it's called a palette because you have 3 different sections. You have a sheer section, a mid intensity, and then high intensity. So if you want a sheer application, you can do that. If you want a more mid, or if you want that high intensity, you have that option to do so. The formula is beautiful. It's gorgeous. It gives you that dewy glow. I absolutely love it. And then the color I have is called 340 Rosewood. Such a beautiful color. Sorry guys, I'm going to backtrack back to these because I wanted to mention that these are the high intensity Kosas cream blushes. They have high intensity, and then they have their like regular ones. And so if you have a deeper skin tone like I do, you can get the high intensity, and they show up a little bit more pigmented. And if you are more fair skin tone, you want to get the other ones that are not high intensity, and they have the same shades though. So there's high intensity if you have a deeper skin tone, and then there's the other ones. So I love that Kosas thought about all different types of skin tones when they did this. And the same goes for the Undone Beauty that came in at number 3. They're thinking, you know, some people might want a more light intensity or a more sheer formula if they have a fairer skin tone, or for if you have a deeper skin tone, you might want a higher intensity and higher color because you have a deeper skin tone. So I love this palette. This is very affordable. This brand, Undone Beauty, needs so much more attention. And these are called the Lip to Cheek palettes. Glow Giving Coconut Extract. So if you're allergic to coconut, maybe don't. And it says it's a 3-in-1 color cream, so you can use it maybe in 3 different places. I know it's lip and cheek for sure. Awesome product. Definitely want to try some more from that brand. Okay, next, coming in number 2. Almost done here, guys. This formula and this cream blush category is just one of the most surprising because these are the most affordable cream blushes that I own, and they're at number 2. They're almost probably at number 1, honestly, because I have so many of them, but I put them at number 2 because I have another blush that I like just a tad bit more at number 1. And these are the AOA cream sheer blushes. I love these blushes. These retail for $1 on the Shop Miss A website. I was bamboozled. $1, and they're one of the best formulas, and they're such a beautiful application. The colors are amazing. They have such a variety. Like some of these brands that charge you so much more money for a cream blush, but they have like 2 colors that only like 2 people can use of different skin tone. And this brand has like so many more. They have more colors than this. I own 5. I have the shade Passion, which is like this bright Barbie pink color, super pretty. I have the shade Demure, which is one of my favorite. It's like a brownie, orangey gorgeousness. That's one of my favorite. Another favorite is the shade Cozy. It's so pretty. This type of shade I love. I have the shade Charm, which is a bright reddy, orangey, kind of fiery color. And this is one of the first ones I ever owned. And then the shade Merlot or Merlot is that berry shade that I love. I love the berry shades. Super pretty. Packaging is, I mean, it's $1, so pretty cheap packaging. But the formula is beautiful. It's just gorgeous. It's not the most long lasting. It's not the most long lasting. But again, the formula of these, there's no words. For $1. For $1. I think these are probably my most reached for blushes out of all of my cream blushes. So there you go. $1. That lets us know. Alright, coming in number 1 is a brand that is pretty new, but they've made quite a splash, and that is Tower 28. Their blush, the Beach Please blushes. I love the packaging too on this. This is the shade Golden Hour. I told you guys I love those orangey shades, and I think this shade bumped this up to number 1. It's just so pretty. I used it yesterday and it was just absolutely gorgeous. And then to top that, the formula is beautiful. It gives you a really nice dewy cheek. I mean, it's just absolutely beautiful. It is a very creamy formula, nice and dewy. You can still powder it down though if you don't want to have too much shine. It is just one of the nicest formulas that I've tried, and that's why it comes in at number 1. I think the color and the formula just boosted this one all the way up. It's one of the nicest formulas I've tried. It is so pretty on the cheeks, and I could not recommend it any higher. This one is about mid-tone price, I would say. It's $20, so it's not like super affordable. I mean, these are the same price. They're almost the same size, maybe. So $20, so you're not getting, you know, you decide if that's worth it, but I think these are definitely worth it because they are a beautiful formula, and the color, this color Golden Hour, top notch. Definitely gotta try some. I don't know if they have a whole lot of colors though. That's the only thing. Alright guys, I am tired from talking. That is all 23 categories, 30 cream blushes. I will definitely be doing my powder blushes soon, and I also going to be decluttering these cream blushes as well, so those ones at the end probably going to be decluttered. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you have some other suggestions for cream blush that I should try out on my journey to become a cream blush expert, leave those down in the comment section below. Definitely tell me, what is your favorite cream blush? I would love to know. Thank you for watching this video. Give it a thumbs up. Share it to people if you would like to. It really would help my channel. And subscribe if you want to see some more from me. I would really appreciate it. I'll see you guys at another video. Stay safe. Bye-bye. Adios.